Apocalypse Games. Thank you so much for coming to see me start playing Doom the Dark Ages today! Please like and subscribe. Now, I was never a big fan of Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. I liked those games, but they just weren't my favourite games in the world. I'm very excited to play this. I just thought this looked really cool. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, particularly if you want to see more of this series. I am going to have a blast playing this. Let's play. I start a new campaign, get rid of that. Yes, new slot. I'm going to play on Nightmare difficulty because playing on these mean that if I do die, then I have to start the whole thing over. So let's play. Accept. Now, I'm really looking forward to getting into this and ripping and tearing my way through everything in my path. Let's play. In the age of fire and ruin, when the legions of hell first set foot upon Argentina, another came. An outsider, his parts of the world carved in blood, for the demons could not escape his wrath. The Night Sentinels, desperate and broken, saw in him a weapon. Their gods, ever watchful, saw something more. They bestowed upon him strength beyond mortal flesh, speed beyond thought, a gift now tethered to their will. And now we have the Doom Slayer. So this is where Argent energy comes from. Ooh. Being a human, eaten alive by one of those demons would not be a good time. That'd be a horrible death. The one thing I will say about all the Doom games that I've seen or played is that they go really hard, which is awesome. You can also see that the Night Sentinels are firing down on the demons as this whole battle is going, which is pretty cool. You can kind of tell that everybody's stuffed without the Doom Slayer. Which is cool. One criticism I heard of Doom the Dark Ages is that all of the characters, aside from the Doom Slayer himself, are kind of useless. Which is fair. I think that if they made a few characters stand out a little bit more, it'd be better. But let's go. His trusty shotgun. the shield is the new addition to the Dark Ages. Honestly, I feel like the shield is nearly God of War inspired. Okay, let's go. This feels like a very Xbox 360 designed game. Whoa. I like that. That's cool. They get a really good sense of scale in this game. See, yeah, cool. I've already got that sorted. I am going to use the shield way too much here. It's an overpowered attack, and I'm going to utilize it so much. And this is where the Doomslayer's superhuman speed comes in. Whoop, I'm already hurt. And the one thing that I reckon is really cool about the Doomslayer is his supernatural speed. Like, if you see him compared to other enemies, or like, if you compare him to the demons, in terms of speed in this game, he is so awesome. He's just so fast. Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. So, to be honest, Space Marine 2 has spoiled me, and even Doom the Dark Ages now is not as epic as Space Marine 2, but it is very good. It's a lot of fun. And for some reason, as I'm playing this, I can only see it in OBS. I'm having to configure some settings to get it all working. Let's go. Yes, this is Sparta. I do miss glory kills. I didn't even play a stupendous amount of the old Doom games, but I understand why people don't like the lack of glory kills immediately. The one thing I absolutely love about this game, though, like, have a look at this. This is so cool. You dropping to the earth is literally an attack. Like, that is some unbelievably cool stuff. Just jumping is an attack. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, nice. Sentinels are here. This game looks really good. But I do think that, like, Batman Arkham Knight looks nearly this good, and obviously it's just a much older game. There are a lot of old games which really stand out in this modern era of gaming as just amazing. This feels like the Batman Arkham Knight moment, where you drop down your thing for an upgrade. Even Arkham City did something like this. Power gauntlets. Let's go. Okay, cool. Where art thou, enemies? I'm going to utilize jumping down and smashing into the enemy so many times. Like, over and over. Okay, I need to recharge that ability. Whoa. Ah. Ah. Okay, what's in here? Cool. This actually feels a lot more like the OG Doom games. I used to be scared when I was playing the OG Doom games when I was really young. They just felt really scary. Like you were mortal as you played them, like really easily mortal. Like you died so fast in the OG Doom games. And this feels a little bit like that, but I suppose it feels like you have more power as well. Right. Let's go! Here. This is so cool. Boom! Yes! Die! Everybody here die. Oops, that is me nearly dead. Yes. And I don't care if I die, I'm just gonna keep on going anyway. Oh my goodness. You have to be really careful about those attacks, because they get you, the area attacks get you really well, and you're not really expecting it. So I'm finding I need to go and run away for a bit. And to be honest, I'm not exactly super thinking about what is health and what is not yet. Like I'm not a like veteran of this kind of combat, so I don't know exactly where to go, what to think, etc. I'm just picking up everything that I can. Oh. Okay, now that's armor, I'm assuming. It is so incredibly satisfying to do what I'm doing right now. It is so satisfying. I feel like I've chosen a good difficulty too. It's like, it's challenging, but it's not such that if I, you know, die, I have to restart the whole thing. Like, it's a good balance. Yes! Continuously moving is the aim of the game here. If you're continuously moving, you're much more likely to actually survive. The Doomslayer's speed is freaky when when you actually compare him to the demons in this game. Oh boy. Whoa. Okay, let's go. Now that's cool. Parry. Now that is cool. I'm really glad games are actually going back to what was epic about old school games and incorporating them back into modern games, because now we have like better graphics and everything else to just make the experience better. So it's like Space Marine 2 and Doom the Dark Ages go back to an age of gaming which is very satisfying, very fun. And I'm really all for it. Like, it is so enjoyable to go and play something as simple as this, where I can just go and rip and tear my way through enemies. Okay, well, let's get a parry off of there. Okay, now that is going to be overused as all heck. Dark Souls has entered every aspect of gaming. Oh, I nearly parried that. I didn't quite get there. The parry window is reasonably forgiving. Certainly compared to Bloodborne. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, at this point in time, I am not entirely sure. Glory strikes. Okay. I forget exactly what I was going to say. Other than just generally saying, hey, you know, epic gaming is back, and that's great to see. I'm very glad. I also was going to comment, I'm not entirely sure how the sound is doing in this, so we shall see once I upload it if it's actually as per what I'd like, which I imagine it is. Okay, now look, even without glory kills, this is just so unbelievably epic. Okay, cool, I have the map. I don't understand how somebody can just pick this up immediately and say, hey, I don't like it. Like, there's a lot to like here. It's very fun, very satisfying. Yes, no glory kills, but damn, this game's good. Oh, cool. the last checkpoint. I'm hoping last checkpoint doesn't mean start game. Cool. Yeah, this is a good difficulty balance. Oh yeah, that was cool. Alright, let's go! I am playing on hard difficulty and just getting into it. Two objectives. I couldn't do that one to my left. Let's go this way. There you go. As I'm recording this, I'm actually playing it like in the small screen, so I can't see it as well as it would be if I was playing it on like the massive screen. It's alright there. Ooh, yeah, that would have hurt them. What's this weapon? Ooh. Spike Shredder. Oh, yes! I don't mind if I do. Thank you. This is sick. You know how refreshing it is to actually play a shooter that's not Call of Duty? That actually has some creative, like, weapons and combat and moments. And don't get me wrong, there are some good Call of Duty games out there, but this is just so satisfying. And I may or may not be over the same Call of Duty games being released and re-released and re-released. Well, I could probably parry that attack. just want to get to a good point. Where am I gonna leave it? Let's go. Okay, I've got to really be a lot more careful. Do I not have the spiky shredder? Okay. There you go. Now that will give me a bit of the health that I was looking for. Now I am heading this way. But I died last time, so I don't want to try that challenge again. Let's go this way. I gotta use those parries as often as possible because they are a fantastic weapon in themselves. Like, they really are a fantastic thing to use if you can time it well. Oh. Alright. Let's go. Just want to get to one checkpoint. This is definitely like the old school Doom games. I died quite a lot playing the old school Doom games. I feel like something that I'm really going to do quite a lot is just have the shield up at all times. Because, like, then you're ready to parry, thinking about parrying. But if I do that, then I'm not thinking about the other things. So let's assess. Let's just play and kill them all. Feel like going absolutely full on one enemy until he's dead is probably the best plan. And then just moving everywhere, because if you keep moving, it's very hard for them to just get a really solid lock on you and take you out. Okay, can I change, please? I want to change to the... There you go. This also plays like the old Doom games in the sense that in the old Doom games, I would actually just hide out in a corner until I killed everybody, and then I'd go in and make it to the next part. This is exactly what I feel like I have to do here. You can't just mad rush in. You got to be tactical. If you are wounded, things will... Oh, I didn't see. Okay. So... that hell portal is now dealt with. I suppose it's the next one then. And I really feel like I need to make sure that I get all of the health that I can. Secret key found. Alright, that's pretty cool. Well, next. That's gotta hurt. If you're a demon, that's gonna hurt quite a lot. Die! I don't like the shotgun. I like this weapon. Oh, don't you corner me there. I need to get out where I can move. Because where I can move, I can dodge their attacks. Things can look a little bit better for me in that way then. But stuck in that little corner. There's a very forgiving window on those parries. I'm sure I could change it, but... yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm really enjoying this. I'm probably going to keep playing a fair amount. I also caught some fish, so I'm really looking forward to going and finishing off the preparation to cook them, then cooking up some really nice fish and chips. It's one of my favourite things to do. I go fishing quite a lot with my grandparents. We're going to go and do that soon. It's going to be nice. Whoa! This is so cool. It is excellent to have epic gaming back. Just looking at how awesome this is. Oh, big dragon, kill him. Bad guys. That's a Titan class demon in the background. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I am going to repeat this attack time and time again. I didn't realize how well their actual attacks home actually have like a fairly good like tracker on you for those attacks. I'm just spraying now because I'm like, oh no, you did not. Let's go again. Oh. The window on those parries is massive. I can do it from ages away. You can see it coming from a mile away. And that's actually a really good thing. Like, oh, I gotta do that again. I'm not really sure if there's anything else I can do there to like really do it better. It's just about doing it. I feel like I need to deal with the threat in front of me before I can do anything else. I said that, and then I decided that, geez, that guy's there, and I need to get away from that dude because I was like, nah, this is too much with everything else. Oh, every time that's happening there. But okay, look, I am going to die. I might just leave a marker in the description to when I beat this section. Because I'm like, I can't, I'm not going to end this video now. Okay. So now my strategy. Come on. Run back. Up. We'll get there. Kill them all, run back up, kill them all, run back up, etc., etc. I was gonna... I just gotta play it until I beat it. I'm doing this just for fun, not really to like heavily think about it. But it's just like, what would I do? Like, there's a few things I could do to improve it instead of trying to fight in a corner. I'm gonna try travel around a little bit more. So I think that will actually benefit me more. You know, and then, like, when one enemy suddenly pops up with a health problem, that's when you capitalize on it. This is wild and extremely cool. Okay, now that I'm here, I'm going to keep on running, essentially around in the middle, so that I have maximum room to move. And in the corner was like, it's like there's really no outright winning this, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna focus just on killing as many of these guys as I can. And then when they have an opportunity like that which pops up, I feel like I should take advantage of it, because that's going to give me the help that I need to do the thing. I reckon going back and forth is the go. Back and forth in one area until like I'm really onto it is the go. Because then you can kind of just like play with it and just recharge those attacks until you're like really at home. Oh, whoa, whoa. Don't kill me now. This is the closest I've ever gotten to finishing this run. Oh, man. I was just doing that so nicely too. It's like, like, I don't want to look up a strategy for this part. that was the best actual plan, though. Just stick in one area and go back and forth. And then use, the area and this attack really well. Basically, just keep on moving around, moving around, moving around. Start focusing more. Okay, now this is the part that I was struggling with last time. But this time, I'm going to wait until they get in range of the explosive. And I can just use the explosive. And honestly, I'm just going to sit here and reflect attacks back at them until it's basically ready to be killed. Going to reflect attacks back until they're ready to be killed. Come on, let's do it. There you go. Alright, I am still playing on a fairly tricky difficulty, even if I'm not doing it on the hardest difficulty in the game, where like if you die you're just completely stuffed. This is still tricky as heck. And the dragon is in the background. That is so cool. Now let me just use the turret. King Novik. Seems like a little bit of a schemer, to be honest. Doesn't strike me as the kind of character who's on par with the Doomslayer. King Novik seems like a pawn, despite Doom Eternal making him seem a little bit cooler than that. That was cool. I can tell that this is going to be a challenge. Chapter complete. Beauty. Oh. Cool, cool. Chapter 2. Alright, I think I've finished this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time on Gabe's Games. I might get through this and some other